Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving right into something local and pretty fun sounding.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
YESTER Toys. They're putting on their annual summer toy bazaar again.
Ah, right, the June 1st one. I saw the announcement.
Exactly. So whether you're maybe looking for that one missing piece for your collection, or perhaps thinking about selling some stuff yourself, or, just curious about local events, we figured we'd break it down.
Sounds good. Yeah, the info's straight from YESTER Toys, so it should be accurate.
Okay, let's get into the basics then.
Right, so officially it's the annual summer event, June 1st, Toy Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
You might see it called the Spring Toy Market Bazaar sometimes, too. A bit confusing, but it's the same thing.
Gotcha. Same event, couple of names, and the date.
It's Sunday, June 1st. That's 2025, of course.
Sunday, June 1st, and times.
Runs from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. Decent chunk of the day?
6 hours. Where's it happening?
Right there in the YESTER Toys parking lot. Easy to find.
Okay, parking lot event. And is there like an entry fee?
Nope. That's the best part. For attendees, totally free admission for the public.
Nice. Free to browse.
Oh.
So if you go, what's the scene going to be like?
Well, expect a bunch of different vendors, mostly local folks from the community, selling all sorts of things.
Like what specifically? Did they mention examples?
They did. Toys, obviously, action figures, those Funko Pops that are everywhere, vintage items, all that kind of cool stuff.
Sounds like a treasure hunt waiting to happen. Action figures, vintage. Could be interesting.
Definitely. And get this, it's not just the outside vendors. YESTER Toys itself is having a special sale on everything inside the main store during the event.
Oh, smart move. Draw people inside, too.
Yeah. And if you get thirsty wandering around, the SOBA tea company place they have there will be open.
Good to know. Anything else attendees should bear in mind?
Just a little heads up. The announcement mentioned most vendors will probably prefer cash, so maybe hit the ATM beforehand.
Right. Standard for market type events. Okay, let's switch gears. What if you want to be a vendor?
Seems pretty open, honestly. They basically said anyone who has something cool to sell is welcome to apply.
Anyone? Or are they looking for specific things?
Well, they did specifically call out folks selling toys, Funko Pops, action figures, Pokemon cards, but also artists, people with hobby-based crafts, and even vintage clothing or apparel sellers. A real mix.
Okay, so pretty broad. How much does it cost to get a spot?
It's $30 for one parking space. That's your designated selling area. Or if you need more room, you can grab 2 spaces for $40.
$30 for one, $40 for 2. That seems reasonable, and that space includes...
Just the space, really. Enough room for a table, maybe a tent if you have one.
So vendors need to bring their own tables and tents.
Pretty much. They do mention having a very limited number of tables you can rent for an extra $10 each.
Ah, okay, but limited. So best to plan on bringing your own setup.
Definitely. You're responsible for your whole booth, setting it up, taking it down.
And since it's outdoors, weather is a factor, right?
Yeah, they make a point of saying it's outdoors, and they can't guarantee the weather or, how many people will show up. Standard disclaimer for this sort of thing.
Makes sense. What about what you can sell? Any restrictions besides being event appropriate?
Just no food items, it seems.
Yeah.
And vendors handle all their own sales, their own payment methods.
Right, so bring your own card reader if you want, or just stick to cash.
Exactly. And, important note, no WIFI will be provided for vendors.
Okay, so plan accordingly for payments. YESTER Toys isn't involved in the actual transactions then?
Nope. They state they're not liable for vendor sales or anything like that. It's your own little pop-up shop for the day.
How many vendors are they taking? Is it going to be huge?
Actually, they're keeping it pretty focused, limited to only 15 vendors.
Oh, wow, only 15, so spots are pretty limited.
Very limited. Means if you're interested, you probably need to act fast.
How do people apply then?
Several ways. You can send YESTER Toys a message on Facebook. Email them. The address is yestertoysvb@gmail.com.
Okay, yestertoysvb@gmail.com.
Right. Or just give them a phone call. Or even easier, just walk into the store and talk to them about applying.
And who decides who gets a spot?
It says YESTER Toys and the Toy Locker will review applications and select vendors based on, appropriateness for the event. Make sure it fits the toy and collectible theme, I guess.
Fair enough. Any perks for the vendors besides the selling opportunity?
Yeah, actually, a nice little bonus. They said they'll highlight the vendor businesses on YESTER Toys social media before the event and during it, too.
Oh, that's cool. Some free promotion.
Yeah, bit of extra visibility. Could help drive people to your specific spot.
Okay, so let's just quickly run through the key points again for everyone.
Sure. It's the YESTER Toys Summer Toy Bazaar, Sunday, June 1st, 2025, runs 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Happening in their parking lot. And it's free to get in if you're just shopping.
Right. You'll find community vendors selling toys, collectibles, vintage stuff, all that. Plus a sale inside the Yester toy store itself, and SOVAT is open. Remember, cash for vendors.
And if you want to be a vendor,
it's $30 for one space, $40 for two. Bring your own table, tent, setup. Apply quick, only 15 spots total. You can message, email, call, or visit the store.
it sounds like a really solid local event. Whether you're buying or selling, a good chance to find unique things and, connect with other people who are into the same stuff. Support local sellers, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It really does make you think, doesn't it? What sort of, hidden gems or maybe even just interesting conversations might pop up at something like this?
Yeah, you never quite know what unexpected treasure or connection you might stumble upon when the community gets together over something they love. Could be fun.